Now this little video is being done for the modifications that I've done over the winter, and this is our second trip out. We just got back, and so I'm going to go through all the things that we've done and how they've worked out. One of the upgrades that we did was the sink, and it's really doing well. We had 2 pans and a lot of dishes, and just so much easier when you got a little bit more sink to work with. So that's definitely a project we're happy that we did, and it's worked out really well. Some of the other mods that worked out really well is our drawer situation here. Got the door opening in the opposite direction, and we've had our drawer in, and we loaded up clothes. It's worked out really well so far. The shelves have definitely gave us more space. Also, the added storage we added in here underneath here has worked out really well. We gained about 4 inches, but the 4 inches gave us enough room to put our skillets and stuff in there, so that's really helped out a lot. One of the mods that I did was add a little flap on here just to divert the heat away from this on the water heater, and it's like it's working well. We used that in our Harvest Host first night out and didn't have any issues with that at all. The other mod's working good for us. So a mod that we did that we just recently did, and it's worked out really well with this last camping trip, was the cushions. The Velcro held up really well. They slip out just a little bit on the front edge, but it doesn't slide out like it used to, and it's really made this a lot more enjoyable. Like I say, it sticks well enough that when you lift up on it, it pulls the actual wood and everything, so it stays on there real nice and tight, and it just makes that a lot more easier to use. Another thing that we're just really happy about is these lights over our table. It just makes a lot of better mood. It puts your light down on the table where you really want it, and we're just really happy with that. We gotta leave that out on in the evenings, and just to kind of have light throughout the camper, and it's a softer light, not near as harsh as the puck light, so real happy with that as well. Also, our spice drawer, even though we had to mod it for our new sink, it's still definitely a great idea. Like I say, we added extra space in there, a lot more room, and had to do a little bit of modifications when we put the sink in, but it's still doing well for us. Our burner igniters have really worked well. It was well worth doing. So in closing, most of our mods have all worked out really well for us, and we're really happy with it. We had plans to do all these mods in the fall, and it seems like it worked out really well. This camper's done is a really good setup, but there's always things you can tweak for your own personality and what works better for you. So leave in the comments what you might have done to your camper, and if you have any questions on some of our mods, leave them in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video.